Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today we're talking about icon design, and I've been working on this Excel toolbox that I have. It's just an additional tab in Excel that has some macros defined as buttons, and it's pretty much simple tools that I've been gathering over the years while working. Every time I needed something more often, I would just try to make a macro for it. Just like 5, 10 tools that I've gathered together. And so far, I've been just downloading like PNG icons off of internet and slapping those for the buttons. But because Excel is quite boring in the way it looks. So I thought that it'd be nice if those had like some really colorful, more playful, like cartoony icons. But finding such that are free proved kind of hard. So I thought, why not just sketch something on the Remarkable and then try to color it in Illustrator. And this is what I wanted to share with you today, how easy it is. And you can replicate that with any tablet that has a pen support. So just wanted to quickly share my workflow, and keep in mind, I'm in no way proficient with Illustrator. So this is the easiest way I found to do it. But if you want to use another app, or if you know a better way to do it in Illustrator, just leave that in the comments below. And by the way, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and also a sub will be tremendously appreciated. It really helps a lot. So let's go ahead and dive straight in. Okay, let's grab the Remarkable. Just check my settings. I prefer to use the ballpoint pen with a medium line thickness, and just gonna start drawing. And I want to achieve this look. If you remember back in high school, drawing with a big pen, that's pretty much the look that I want to get. So we'll always like go ahead and make the lines more definite. And my idea is to have like a document, and the thing that I like about the Remarkable is that I can just go on the side, and this is going to be my X, my delete button. This is going to be an icon for deleting empty rows. This one turned a bit thicker, so let's just undo and redo it. And I'm also going to repeat the lines a bit, just make them a bit more prominent. And here's my favorite part about drawing here. I can just select that plus, and I can rotate it. And then I can resize it so it's gonna fit. And it's much easier to draw it when it's bigger. It's gonna be here to the side. Maybe just gonna repeat the lines once again because they got a bit thinner from the resizing. Just go over. I really wanted to have this like a hand-drawn look. So I'm gonna complete my document, not completely connecting, so that the X sign is gonna be a bit more visible. And then I'm gonna start by drawing a line here representing my empty row, so it's just the outlines. And to make that stand out a bit more, I'm gonna add some regular black lines, and I'm just scratching those, just making them look like a bit rugged, just to stick to that feeling of like hand-drawn icon that I want to achieve. So let's add another one on top and the final one here. And the idea is that the fourth row is empty, so we're gonna be removing it. That's pretty much it. Let me just, I don't know, I feel like I wanna repeat those edges a bit more. Maybe a bit too much here, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We can always fix it later, which is the best part about this. Give it a second to sync, and we can export it as SVG, drop it straight into Illustrator, and you can see that the lines look pretty horrible here. So just gonna copy the whole thing because SVGs from Remarkable have some weird stylings in them, I don't know, and I'm gonna use the Object Path Simplify tool, just drop it all the way. It doesn't allow me to go any further down. But if I just reopen the menu, Object Path Simplify, I can go even further down, and you can see that we get much sleek lines looking much better. So pressing a few times, because this is some kind of a collection, so it would only let me change the color for everything, although I've selected only the one X. I'm going to reveal the second X on the bottom, and that's how it gets white when it's overlapped. Not sure how that works. And I cut it. I'm gonna delete those little things here, and let's just paste it over and see if we can now change the color. Okay, go ahead, and no, it still considers the whole thing a single thing. So what I figured I'd do, instead of trying to separate them, is just create a new layer, but I have to exit this view and then create a new layer and just paste it on this new layer, so I can now change the color, hopefully. Yep, I can make it red and just position it better. Okay, so that it's gonna stand out quite a lot. That's why the bright red. And I also want to do the same. Oops. Okay, let's move that back. I also want to do the same thing for the row. So gonna follow the same approach. It's another black shape on the bottom that's just like canceling out. So I'm gonna cut it, and I'll just go over to my new layer that I created, and I'm gonna paste it here as well. Position it, and then change its color to red, the same shade of red. Okay, and that's pretty much it. But I also wanted to have some background, because if Excel is in a dark mode, this is gonna be quite dark. So I'm just gonna create a new layer on the bottom and use the pen tool to draw a rough shape that's gonna fill the page. I'm adding a few more points here and there just to make sure that it doesn't spill out and that I have a bit more control if necessary. But yeah, once I close it, it's automatically red, and that doesn't look that good, but we can change that. So I'm gonna go to properties, and I'm gonna select a blue color for fill. This is a bit too dark, so let's just lighten it up a bit. And that's it, that's my icon. Let's see how it looks a bit smaller, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, exactly the look that I was going for. And I went ahead and drew some other icons that I'm going to be using in my Excel toolbox. And the best part is that using Illustrator, those are vectors, so let's see, you can zoom in as much as you want and they're going to remain perfect. Here's what it looked like with the PNG icons, and here's what it looks like with my hand-drawn icons. And even switching to dark mode, it still looks pretty cool, and I really like the way they all turned out. Okay guys, that was it for today. Just a short video about icon design. I really wanted to try to do that, to see how it goes, if it's a viable workflow for me, and to be honest, making the icons, figuring out how to transfer them into Illustrator, and how to change the colors and figure out the shapes a bit, actually took me about 2 hours for all the icons. And before that, I spent maybe hour and a half searching for different cartoony icons that might work together. So oh no, it's a win for me, and this is definitely going to be my approach going forward. Whenever I, let's say, add new tools to my Excel toolbox, I'm going to be drawing the icons myself. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and maybe even punch the bell icon to receive notifications every time I upload a new video. Till then, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.